Hey, grown folks, Donna Smith, aka Lady D. Now, we're here on the weekend talking about some really deep grown folk topics of discussion, real life, stuff that we all have went through, gone through, or perhaps will go through. You just never know. Life is like that. So let's talk about, you have this person that you had been with. You had been with for, let's say, a few years, and you both kind of grew apart. Things just wasn't the way that it was in the beginning. And neither one of you had the energy or the fight in you to make things lasting. So you decided to, okay, let's just let this go. You go your way and I'll go mine. So you had an understanding and it was all good and you both went your separate ways. 2 months went by and you both kind of realized. And it's really ironic because you both realized around the same time that you really needed each other and wanted each other and loved each other. So perhaps we need to go back and try this again. So one of you called the other. You had a conversation and stirred up. And you decided to meet up, have dinner. You had dinner and you talked and discussed what was going on in the past and what you're looking for in the future. And you decided to make this happen. Now, there was one little small thing. In the midst of the 2 month gap, you had gotten involved with someone else. And this person was cool. They was real cool. They was there for you. They helped balance you. They were there for you. They were your sounding board. You were even able to have some sex with them when you needed it. It was all good. And you kind of had a little emotional attachment to that person. So you wanted to come clean with everything. You wanted to let them know. And you did. And by doing that, they became highly upset, out of control, jealous, and just in a rage. The thing was, you had cheated. Now, mind you, you had broke up, and you broke up on a basis where you both agreed for 2 months. But in that time frame, because you did something with someone else and became connected, although you love this person you're with now at the dinner table, you messed up, they say. They could never trust you. They could never accept the fact that you slept with someone else because they didn't. During that 2 month time, they decided that they were going to just chill out and air out and not do anything, which was a personal choice. And at times, it's probably the best choice. But in your case, you did it differently. You needed emotional stroking. You needed some company. You needed someone to help you get through a hard time. Now, how would you deal with that? What would you decide to do? Would you continue to try to convince them that you love them and you both decided that you was going to try to make this right and you just do it? Or would you just kind of throw in the towel right there? Because here you have a situation that they've made it clear that they cannot forgive you about. You're not going to see the other person anymore, but it's sprinkling negative seeds in your new union that you're trying to get back together. So would you just let it go? What would you tell someone if they came to you with a story such as this and asked for your advice? How would you tell them to handle it? What if it was you sitting across that table from someone that ended up coming at you like that? You know, letting you know that they love you, but during that time we were not together, I got down big time with someone else. Would they have the right to be mad? Could you take it being a man if your woman, ex-woman, now to be woman again, told you that Tyrone was all up in that for 2 months? Could you really deal with that? I want to hear what you guys think. That's a deep scenario. That's something that is real life. People go through that all the time, and they do want to, judge and hold some type of, I would say, edge or grudge against the person for actually doing something different when they broke up. When they were broken up. Not as a couple and the person cheated, but they broke up for a couple of months. And we were no longer a couple. And I did me. And I thought you were doing you. And now you're holding that against me? What? What would you do? Get back with us and let us know.